Alright, let's be honest for a second. Long-range accuracy is not about hype, internet charts, or whatever cartridge is trending this month. When distance stretches out and margins get thin, only a few calibers consistently deliver real stopping power, predictable trajectories, and the kind of center mass confidence that actually matters in sporting use, survival scenarios, and lawful home defense considerations. That's what this project is about. In this series, I'm breaking down 6 of the most accurate and effective long-range calibers heading into 2026 based on real-world performance, not marketing copy. We're talking consistency under wind, energy retention where it counts, recoil you can manage, and precision you can trust when things are not ideal. Some of these rounds are already proven workhorses, others are newer and still earning their reputation. I'll be giving you both the objective data and my personal, hands-on perspective with clear comparisons and no fluff. This is Scoper 360 Degrees, and this review is built for shooters who care about what actually works, not what just sounds good on paper. We'll start with one that a lot of shooters think they already understand, but most people still underestimate once distance really opens up. The 6.5 Creedmoor. On paper, the 6.5 Creedmoor doesn't look intimidating. It's not loud, it's not flashy, and it doesn't hit you with heavy recoil. That's exactly why it works. This cartridge was built around efficiency, not brute force. And that shows the moment you start stretching past 600 yards. High ballistic coefficient bullets, stable flight, and very predictable wind behavior make it one of the easiest long-range calibers to run well under real conditions. Objectively, it maintains velocity better than many older .30 caliber options at comparable distances, and it does so with noticeably less recoil. That matters when follow-up shots and consistency are part of the equation. From a practical standpoint, this is a round that lets the shooter stay in control. Spotting your own impacts is easier, fatigue is lower, and accuracy stays repeatable even during longer shooting sessions. In sporting and survival contexts, that translates to reliable center mass performance without fighting the rifle. Subjectively, this is one of those calibers that makes good shooters better and average shooters more confident. It's forgiving without being weak. The stopping power is sufficient where it needs to be, especially with modern projectile design, and it delivers results without unnecessary punishment to the shooter. The 6.5 Creedmoor earns its place on this list not because it's trendy, but because it simply works, consistently, legally, and predictably in real-world long-range use. When you're ready, say the word and I'll move on to the next caliber. Alright, let's step up in authority and talk about a cartridge that doesn't rely on efficiency alone. It brings serious long-range stopping power while still staying controllable. The .300 PRC. The .300 PRC was designed with one clear goal in mind: precision at distance without the compromises of older Magnum designs. Objectively, this cartridge shines because of its modern case geometry and tight tolerances, which help align the bullet consistently with the bore. That translates into extremely repeatable flight paths and dependable accuracy once you push past 800 yards. It handles heavy, high BC bullets with ease, and it keeps them stable far downrange, where lesser cartridges start to lose consistency. In real use, the .300 PRC feels purposeful. Recoil is there, no question, but it's more of a solid push than a sharp snap when paired with a proper rifle setup. That makes it manageable for experienced shooters, especially in sporting and survival roles where longer strings of fire may matter. Wind drift is noticeably reduced compared to older .300 Magnums, and energy retention remains strong enough to deliver confident center mass performance at extended ranges. That combination of precision and authority is where this cartridge separates itself. From a subjective standpoint, this is not a beginner's round, and it's not pretending to be. It rewards shooters who understand fundamentals and punishes sloppy inputs. When you do your part, the .300 PRC gives you a level of confidence that's hard to ignore. It feels like a cartridge built for serious distance, not compromise. That's why it's firmly in the conversation for 2026. Say the word when you're ready, and we'll roll into the next caliber. The 7mm PRC is one of those calibers that quietly impresses the more you use it. Objectively, it was designed around long, heavy-for-caliber bullets with very high ballistic coefficients, and that design choice pays off once wind becomes the biggest variable. Compared to many traditional Magnum rounds, the 7mm PRC shows flatter trajectories and noticeably less wind drift at extended distances. That means fewer corrections, cleaner data, and more predictable center mass results when conditions are less than perfect. In practical terms, this cartridge offers a balance that's hard to ignore. Recoil is there, but it's softer than most .30 caliber Magnums, which helps maintain control and consistency during longer shooting sessions. Energy retention stays strong well past the distances most shooters realistically operate in, making it effective for sporting use and survival scenarios where reliability matters more than raw numbers. It doesn't beat you up, and it doesn't demand constant correction. Subjectively, the 7mm PRC feels like a modern solution done right. It's confident without being excessive. It gives you the sense that the bullet is just tracking where you tell it to go, instead of fighting the environment the whole way. For shooters who want long-range precision with serious stopping power, but without the punishment of heavier Magnums, this cartridge makes a very strong case going into 2026. Whenever you're ready, I'll continue with the next caliber. Alright, now let's talk about a cartridge that doesn't get as much mainstream attention as it should, but consistently proves itself once distance and wind start working against you. The 6.5 PRC. Objectively, the 6.5 PRC takes everything people like about the 6.5 Creedmoor and pushes it further downrange. Higher velocities, more energy retention, and a flatter trajectory once you pass that mid-range window. This cartridge was clearly built for shooters who want precision beyond 800 yards without jumping straight into heavy Magnum recoil. Wind drift is impressively controlled for its size, and the ballistic performance stays stable, where many traditional cartridges start to feel stretched. In real-world use, the 6.5 PRC feels focused and efficient. Recoil is sharper than Creedmoor, but still very manageable, especially with a properly set-up rifle. That matters when accuracy and follow-through are more important than raw power. For sporting applications and survival contexts, it delivers reliable center mass performance with enough stopping power to be taken seriously, without forcing the shooter to fight the rifle. It stays smooth, predictable, and consistent, which is exactly what you want when conditions are less than ideal. From a personal standpoint, this is a cartridge that rewards discipline. It's not flashy, and it doesn't try to impress you with noise or brute force. Instead, it just keeps stacking predictable results at distance. If you like precision that feels deliberate and controlled, the 6.5 PRC makes a strong argument for itself as we move into 2026. Alright, now we're stepping into heavier territory, the kind of cartridge that was never meant to be casual or forgiving. The .338 Lapua Magnum. Objectively, the .338 Lapua Magnum is built for distance, where most calibers start running out of answers. It pushes high ballistic coefficient bullets at velocities that stay stable far beyond 1,000 yards, and it holds on to energy in a way that smaller calibers simply can't. Wind drift is significantly reduced compared to traditional Magnums, and the trajectory remains predictable even when conditions are working against you. This is a cartridge designed to deliver consistent center mass results at extreme range, not just look good on a chart. In real-world use, the .338 Lapua Magnum demands respect. Recoil is substantial. There's no sugarcoating that, but it's also smooth and controllable when paired with a proper rifle, brake, or suppressor where legal. This is not a volume shooting caliber. It's a deliberate, calculated tool meant for situations where precision and stopping power must be maintained at distances most shooters never reach. In sporting and survival contexts, it offers confidence that very few cartridges can match once terrain opens up and distance becomes a factor. Subjectively, shooting the .338 Lapua Magnum feels like operating with margin. You're not right on the edge of capability, you're well inside it. When you make a correction, the round responds predictably. When you commit to a shot, you trust the bullet to stay stable and do its job at center mass. It's expensive, it's heavy, and it's not for everyone, but for shooters who truly need long-range authority. The .338 Lapua Magnum remains one of the most effective options heading into 2026. Let's finish this list with a cartridge that sits in a very interesting place. It doesn't try to overpower everything, and it doesn't chase extremes. Instead, it delivers consistency, accessibility, and real-world precision that a lot of shooters actually benefit from. .308 Winchester. Objectively, the .308 Winchester has been around long enough that its performance envelope is well understood, and that's part of its strength. While it doesn't match the flatter trajectories of newer PRC cartridges, it remains exceptionally consistent and predictable inside realistic long-range distances. Wind drift is manageable with good fundamentals, and modern bullet design has significantly improved its downrange performance compared to older loads. Energy retention is still sufficient to deliver reliable stopping power and confident center mass results in sporting and survival applications. In practical use, the .308 Winchester is easy to live with. Recoil is moderate, rifles and ammunition are widely available, and reliability across different platforms is excellent. That matters in real-world contexts where logistics, cost, and availability are just as important as raw performance. It may require more precise wind calls at longer distances, but it rewards shooters who understand fundamentals rather than relying on ballistic shortcuts. From a personal perspective, the .308 Winchester feels honest. It doesn't hide mistakes, but it doesn't exaggerate them either. It forces you to read conditions, manage your inputs, and stay disciplined. For many shooters, that translates into better long-term skill development and confidence. As a result, it still earns its place among the most accurate and effective long-range calibers going into 2026, not because it's the newest, but because it continues to work. Before we wrap this up, I want to hear from you. Which of these calibers are you running right now, and which one are you considering next? Drop your thoughts and questions in the comments. If this breakdown helped you see long-range performance more clearly, support the channel by liking the video and subscribing to Scoper 360. This channel is built around real-world shooting, honest comparison, and practical knowledge, and your interaction helps shape what we cover next.